Hello, landlubbers. It's your old friend Billy Bones again. You liked my tales, and you were quick to recognize the old sea dog song that I told you about. 15 men on a dead man's chest, yo-ho-ho, and a bottle of rum. I'll tell you about pirates and their lives, something that you'll never read in books. I know how it was in real life. At the very mention of the word pirate, you will imagine a cutthroat in mismatched clothes, wearing a huge hat and an earring. But real pirates look completely different. Pirate clothing suited the lifestyle of a seafarer. All sailors wore similar clothes, regardless of where they served, aboard pirate, merchant, or military ships. In olden days, before sewing machines, clothes were handmade and very expensive. Sailors had only one change of clothes, and they wore them day in, day out, till they turned into rags. We pirates could renew our wardrobe from our victims, but imagine what those garments looked like. Clothes of sailors stained with blood and slashed in a brutal fight. Quite another matter was the fancy outfits of a captain or a rich passenger. They were sold for profit in port markets. Common sailors walked around barefoot, wearing baggy knee-length trousers. Footwear was very costly in those days. Also, shoes would have made it more difficult to walk on slippery decks or climb the rigging, while short, loose-fitting trousers made swift movement easier. Now, what about the earring worn by a sea dog? Some said that a golden ring in one ear was worn by sailors who had been all around the world. Others claimed that there was a practical reason for wearing a golden ring or a coin in one's ear. If a dead sailor's body was washed ashore, the person who found it was expected to bury it in a Christian way and keep the golden coin as payment. And those pirate hats with wide flaps, such hats would be blown off at the first gust of wind. No, pirates used to wear bandanas, pieces of cloth tied around their heads, which saved them from burning sun and howling gales and kept the sweat out of their eyes. My last story for today is about the main pirate symbol, the Jolly Roger. What you have in mind now is a black flag with a skull and two crossed bones. But pirate flags were of different colours. Each colour conveyed a message. Yellow meant ferocity and toughness of the attackers. Black ordered the victims to lay down their arms and surrender without a fight. If the target ship did not obey the order, a red flag would be raised, telling them that resistance would be brutally crushed, and everyone on the defeated ship would be slaughtered without mercy. Many notorious pirates plundered the seas flying their own personal flags, decorated with special designs to intimidate the victims. The skull and crossbones represented death. An arm grasping a sword or dagger meant, "We will show no mercy." An hourglass, "Your time is running out." But don't think that pirates flew these flags at all time. Before their victims were within firing range, they often used their favourite trick. Can you guess what it was?